Right now, if you get cold, you turn a dial. If you're hungry, you press a button and something heats up in 2 minutes. But fire is so available to you that you never actually think about it. For over 1 million years, our ancestors lived without it. No stove, no flame, no warmth on demand. Just cold nights, raw food, and predators that could see in the dark far better than they could. Humans, or rather, our ancestors, since Homo sapiens didn't exist yet, showed up around 2.5 million years ago. Fire wasn't tamed until much, much later. That leaves a massive gap. So the first tool wasn't fire. It was fur, and then, when they lost it, sweat. Early hominins actually ran hotter than most animals because they were built for endurance, not speed. Losing body hair let heat escape faster. That solved daytime heat. Night was the real problem. Without fire, night meant darkness, cold, and predators. So early humans did the one thing that still works today. They grouped up. Numbers meant more eyes watching for danger, more bodies for warmth, and safety through sheer presence. Caves and rock shelters became the default shelter because they only had one entrance to defend. No fire means no cooking, which means everything gets eaten raw: meat, tubers, insects, whatever's available. Raw meat is harder to digest and carries more risk of parasites, but it worked for a long time because it had to. This pushed early hominins toward foods that didn't need cooking to be safe, like bone marrow, soft, calorie-dense, and doesn't need a fire to break down. Fireless survival is part of why early humans needed such large, efficient digestive systems. Finding easily digestible, high-calorie food was such a constant priority. The earliest confirmed evidence of controlled fire use comes from Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa, dated to roughly 1 million years ago. That means someone carried fire in, or made it there on purpose. But controlled, everyday fire doesn't show up reliably in the archaeological record until around 400,000 years ago. That's the real gap. The most likely answer is brutal but simple. They didn't fight the cold. They endured it. Huddled groups, natural shelter, thick basal fat retention in colder climates. Staying still, staying quiet, staying close. Survival wasn't about comfort. It was about minimizing exposure until daylight came back. For over 1 million years before fire, humans survived the only way they could, through numbers, shelter, raw endurance, and a body built to handle it. Once it arrived, it didn't just keep people warm. It rewrote everything. Diet, socializing, safety, even sleep. But for the ancestors who came before that flame, staying alive in the dark wasn't a technology problem. It was just what they had to do every single night for 1 million years straight.